Well, yes, of course. I always dreamed about being a movie star. But I always dreamed about being a rock star too, so I don't know. Maybe I could be a mixture of both. And that's what I know, right? I know, right? Right? And I was like, oh my god. And she's like, oh my god. And I was like, wow. And we were like, that's heartfelt. You can just pretend that you didn't see that. This is awkward. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Aaron here. I can't tell if you can see me or not. I got a new tripod today. I'm gonna fix it. I got a new tripod today. Well, you know, just like a few hours ago. Can you see me? Okay, I feel like you can see me. And yes, I'm going to try to do this video with these glasses on the entire time. But I got a new tripod today, seeing how it works out. It's better than my old one, because this one, like, I mean, look at, it's a hat holder now, but look, I mean, this tripod obviously is a much taller tripod, but look at this. It broke to the point where, like, you know, it can't screw on up here, and it wasn't stable, and for now, it's going to be a hat holder. It holds all of my hats. There you go. So yeah, this one working out pretty good. It's a little how should I say, stiff? Move it over. It's a little stiff, but I would expect that out of a new tripod that hasn't been used much. It was only like 16 bucks, and it's a 50-inch. So, you know, I had to get it because my old tripod was a piece of crap, and my new tripod is better. It's mine. I own it. This old tripod has been in my family for years, since 2005, I think. So yeah, it was time to get a new tripod. But anyways, on to my topic at hand, which I always seem to get off topic all the time. The Royal Rumble. Now, the Royal Rumble is on January 29th, I believe, and I'm excited. I'm excited for the Royal Rumble. I'm going to order it this year. I mean, I'm really excited for the Royal Rumble. It was exciting last year, the 40-man Royal Rumble. I don't think they're going to do that again. It's going to be just 30. I guess that was the first and only time they were going to do the 40-man Royal Rumble, which was, you know, okay. It was okay. It was okay. The 40-man Royal Rumble. Disappointed that Alberto Del Rio won, though. But, you know, it was what it was, okay? The Royal Rumble, first of all, I have to say the poster and the promo that they put out for the Royal Rumble sucked. Santino Marella telling the future, like, oh, I'm going to win the Royal Rumble, and breaking the glass ball. It was like he's a fortune teller, but you know, the poster is him like over a glass ball, like a fortune teller, and you know, it's kind of a stupid poster, but it is what it is. And yeah, the Royal Rumble seems like it's gonna be a good pay-per-view. The Royal Rumble is usually always a good pay-per-view. I've seen every single Royal Rumble since 2010. I know that's not a lot, but yeah, I saw Edge win the Royal Rumble. I saw Alberto Del Rio win the Royal Rumble, and now this year, who's going to win the Royal Rumble? Who's going to be the one that's going to be that's going to win the Royal Rumble? Who knows? They could be two people winning the Royal Rumble. Look back in 1994 when Lex Luger and Bret Hart won the Royal Rumble, and at WrestleMania, there were a lot of matches. I mean, come on, you had Lex Luger face Yokozuna for the WWE title. You had Bret Hart face Owen Hart, and then you had Bret Hart face Yokozuna for the WWE title and win the WWE title, even though earlier that night he lost, I think, to Owen Hart. So that was a pretty good thing. It was new, it was something something fresh, something that no one has ever seen before. Two Royal Rumble winners, and it was exciting. So you never know what could happen at the Royal Rumble. It's actually the one pay-per-view of the year where I can't tell what's going to happen. I can predict and give my opinion on who's going to win, who I think is going to win, but you never really know. You never really know until it happens. That's what I always say about the Royal Rumble. You never know what it's going to be until it happens, or until it happened. But the Royal Rumble seems like it's going to be a good pay-per-view. They already have one match set for the Royal Rumble, and that's the WWE title with CM Punk and Dolph Ziggler, with John Laurinaitis, Executive Vice President of Talent Relations and the Interim General Manager of Monday Night Raw, is going to be a special guest referee. Who do I think is going to win that match? I want it to be CM Punk, but you know, I never can tell now because John Laurinaitis is going to be the special guest referee. He could screw Punk out of the title and give it to Ziggler, but you never know. And something special that I noticed, that Ziggler's been in the main event of the Royal Rumble in the past 2 years. He faced Edge last year at the Royal Rumble and lost for the world title. Is it going to be the same thing again this year? I mean, look at what happened. He lost to Edge at the Royal Rumble, and then they did this whole thing where he was the champion because Edge used the spear. He was the champion, lost the title to Edge, and then got fired, and then came back and was a total jobber. Well, not a jobber, just a mid-carder waiting for something to happen. Could that happen to Dolph Ziggler? I don't know. He doesn't have the United States Championship to fall back on anymore. He lost it to Ryder at the TLC pay-per-view. I mean, he doesn't have anything else to fall back on. This is his only shot to get the WWE title. Do I think he could be WWE champion, a very credible champion? I think so. I think it's time for a fresh face to be WWE champion. So, you know, in this one, I'm leaning both ways. I really do want Punk to win, to keep the title and keep it till WrestleMania and face someone at WrestleMania, maybe possibly face Chris Jericho. If Chris Jericho will win the Royal Rumble, then I would love to see Chris Jericho versus CM Punk for the WWE title. That would be a match that I would love to see. And I already have a storyline that's like fit for that, like who's the real best in the world, because they both claim to be the best in the world. Who will be the very best in the world? Who will be the true best in the world if they face off against each other? That would be a match that I would want to see. I know a lot of people would want to see. But, you know, Ziggler has a good chance of winning the match just because, I mean, he's beaten Punk already twice. He just owns 2 victories over Punk. And Punk has not a lot of momentum going into the Royal Rumble. He beat Jack Swagger, but that was kind of a toss-up. You know, people were saying, oh, his shoulders were down. His shoulder wasn't down. He kicked out, and the referee just made the 3 before seeing the shoulder come up. You know, it's a toss-up between that one. Punk won the match, though, so he has 1 match over Ziggler's 2 matches that he has won against Punk. I think one was John Laurinaitis got involved. I think both John Laurinaitis got involved in both of them. So now seeing that John Laurinaitis is going to be the special guest referee, Dolph Ziggler could win the world, could win the WWE title. It's just a matter of does WWE think that Ziggler is ready for that main event push? He's already in the main event, no doubt about it. He's a main event player. He is destined to be main event. I mean, he's so talented in the ring. He's one of the best technical, not one of the best technical, but one of my favorite wrestlers right now. He's in my top 10. And I could see him winning the WWE title because of the fact that John Laurinaitis is going to be the special guest referee. He's going to screw Punk out of the title. Ziggler's going to win it. And then maybe keep it till, I don't know, what's the next pay-per-view? Elimination Chamber? Or even till Mania. That will be something special. Ziggler going into Mania as WWE Champion and possibly keeping it. That's something that a lot of people couldn't see in the past, but could possibly happen. So, I'm torn between the two. I want Punk to keep the title so he can face Chris Jericho at WrestleMania if Chris Jericho wins the Royal Rumble. And I want Ziggler to win it because, you know, I want to see how he's going to be as the WWE Champion. He was a very good United States Champion. He was a very good Intercontinental Champion. He was very good at both mid-card titles. It's time for him to become the main guy, the WWE Champion. I think it's time. But again, I'm torn between the two. It's like Punk's fans are pulling me this way, Ziggler's fans pulling me that way. I'm torn between the two, but I think I'll be happy if either one of them wins. So it's going to be a good match. Their last two matches I think has been pretty good, but this match is going to be a pretty good match just because it's Punk and Ziggler, and the fact that you don't know what John Laurinaitis is going to do, if he's going to screw Punk out of the title or call it right down the middle. So, torn between the two, going to be happy either way. Now on to the Royal Rumble match, because there's only two matches that have been called, the Royal Rumble match and Punk and Ziggler. Now for the Royal Rumble match, last year I don't think I had a real prediction or a real favorite going into that match. I don't think so, but I think I just put out like how much of a percentage everyone has in the Royal Rumble match. But I mean, the only people I can really see winning the Royal Rumble are Chris Jericho or Kane. Not John Cena, because John Cena is starting to enter this feud with Kane, and I think it's a pretty darn good feud. John Cena and Kane, you need to embrace the hate. Now that part I don't kind of agree with, because, you know, it's kind of dumb in a way, like you need to embrace the hate. I mean, I think they should do something kind of more personal, like, I don't know, it could be anything, but embracing the hate and talking about how John Cena needs to hate more, and that he's going to show him how to hate and stuff like that. It just doesn't really make sense, but I like what they're doing. Kane is more of a monster. He's doing all these kind of things with John Cena. Kane is a possible person to win the Royal Rumble just because of his size and the way he's built, and he's just a monster now. When he had his mask off in 2010, he wasn't a monster. He was just another superstar. Just like the Big Show, just another superstar. I mean, just because they're bigger, they're both big people. Kane and the Big Show we're big people. But when they have nothing to do, when they're not the monsters that they should be, they're just another superstar. They're just other superstars. That's it. They're just other superstars. When Kane came back with the mask, he was a full-out monster. He destroyed everything in his way. He's destroying everything in his way. He chokeslammed Zack Ryder off the loading dock. Totally choked out John Cena and destroyed him. I mean, he's doing it all. Kane is a possible person to win the Royal Rumble. One of my top picks. But the person I want to see win the Royal Rumble is Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho to win the Royal Rumble and face CM Punk at WrestleMania, and that will be a great match, because it's Chris Jericho and CM Punk, the two hottest people in the WWE. I'm not gay. Just for those people that are like, oh, I said the hottest people in WWE. I'm not gay. Don't go that way. Okay, just letting everybody know that. But CM Punk, hottest commodity in WWE right now. Chris Jericho coming back with a lot of momentum, not saying a word, not saying anything. Just, you know, exciting the crowd and doing all that stuff, and he cried last week on Monday Night Raw. But Chris Jericho, like I said, is going to let his actions speak louder than his words. He's going to win the Royal Rumble. Kane or Chris Jericho, that's all I'm going to say. If anyone else wins the Royal Rumble, I will not be very happy. I mean, if Randy Orton comes back and wins the Royal Rumble, I will be the most upset person ever, because who's he going to face? I'm pretty sure it's going to be a Big Show Daniel Bryan match at the Royal Rumble. Is he going to face Big Show or Daniel Bryan? That's not going to be a very good match. Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, I'm not sure it's going to be a great match because they don't work very well together. I'm pretty sure they could work well together, but I don't see how they're going to work a feud off of that. Big Show and Randy Orton, I can't see that. I just can't. But, who knows? But, Kane and Chris Jericho, my top picks to win the Royal Rumble. I could go with either one. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it for now. Oh, and Primo and Epico are the new tag team champions, according from tonight in Oakland. They won the titles in Oakland against Air Boom. Finally, new tag team champions. Jeez, it's been a long time since we've seen a title change or even a title defense for the tag team champions. But that's all I gotta say. So, this is me and a camera and a tripod. And how about a thumbs up for me wearing the glasses the whole time? I'll give myself a clap. I'm standing up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will see you guys next time Until then, this is my Royal Rumble prediction video. I'm Aaron, signing off.